Hey yo, what up? What up? It's DJ Caesar.
And it's your boy, Coach PR.
And producer Ree.
And you can catch us here each and every Saturday morning playing that real
hip-hop, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Come check us out, y'all. We here.
Weekend work.
That's what we do every Saturday. The only morning show that matters on the weekend.
Heavy.
Facts.
Live handcuff for Bas. My man. I said it right? You know, not bass Bas, it's Bas.
Bas.
Right? Bas.
Yeah.
Bas.
We had you here before. Thank you for pulling up again.
Yeah, man. Anytime. Thanks for having me.
New project out, Milky Way.
Milky Way is out now. Dreamville
Out.
Interscope.
Dreamville Interscope. Dreamville is still hitting them. Still hitting with some good shit.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, thank you.
I told you earlier, I was just listening to the whole album. I still listen to the first one, like, because I like to that vibe you give off, you know.
Yeah.
Good hip hop vibe.
Good hip hop vibe.
Real good
Good
hip-hop
smoking vibe, you know, good ride out shit. You could chill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not pussy juice music, but it's like above pussy juice music, right? You know, pussy juice music, nothing wrong with it. Like, nothing wrong with pussy juice music, you know, for the girls, soft music with fans. You got some good shit, bro. Like,
Thank you, man.
Some vibe and
I appreciate
shit.
that.
Smoke shit.
Right.
For me, I smoke to that shit. Right?
Me too. Me too. You and me both.
Right? Yeah. So, you know what? Let's get into the song real quick. Let's go into the one with you and J. Cole.
Oh, yeah. This one's called Tribe. It's produced by Childish Major and J. Cole off that Milky Way.
You Haitian?
Nah, I'm not. I'm Sudanese.
Because you was rapping for the
Yeah,
Haitian.
we went down to Little Haiti.
Oh, they love that shit.
Yeah.
So
we
Sock
just
Buff
wanted to
Lakers?
show love.
They're showing love to the
We
Haitians,
wanted to show
man.
love.
Sock Buff says Zaga Fett, bro. Triple A Shade 45's weekend work.
Triple A Shade 45 is a weekend work. It's your boy producer Ree. We got our special guest in the building, Bas, and you know we here with
Queens.
my boy Coach PR. He's still
Queens.
here. With
I'm
us.
still here.
He's
I'm
still
here.
He ain't get faded, y'all.
not yet.
The
not yet.
Illmatic shirt on.
Yeah, you know,
it's big Queens.
Come on, it's Queens all day,
So
kid.
what part of Queens you rep?
No, wait. I'm sorry.
Jamaica.
Wait, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. Hold that question, right? Because I want to know what's up with our shirts, bro. I've been asking for these Fiend shirts since last time he came up here, bro.
a couple of
Dre,
years.
throw him under the
we get
bus.
him up here. Get everybody
He
sizes.
thought it was me and Dre.
Yo, Dre, make sure you get our sizes, Dre.
Yeah, large Dre. All right, Reed, please go ahead, man.
Yeah, so what part of Queens you repping from?
Jamaica,
Okay,
Yeah.
what part of Jamaica? North, south?
north side, like right off Hillside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like right by the
Yeah.
F train.
Yeah, he's over
Oh
there.
okay. Oh
Yep.
dope.
But
dope,
he's
dope,
kind of
yeah, right.
burgundies, kid.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you went to St. John's too, right? Oh, no, you
Nah,
used to
but
visit St.
two of my
John.
brothers went to St. John's.
Okay.
It's pretty much in my backyard.
Right.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
in that area. Okay. Oh, that's dope.
So you did this record with J. Cole down in, was that Florida? In
Yeah,
Miami, right?
Miami. Yep, Little
Right.
Haiti. Shout out to Little Haiti and the Little Haiti Community Center.
What made you do it down there?
We were, you know, obviously the record has some real tropical vibes, and you know, also, I'm Sudanese, and even like my artwork is me. I went back to the Nubian pyramids in Sudan in like December.
Is that why you called it Tribe? Like, what's
Yeah,
the
and well,
record name?
Tribe was part of the sample's name.
Okay.
It was a Brazilian sample, but we just wanted to, you know, push some Afro Caribbean imagery. You know what I mean? And
right.
just, you know, they had everyone playing the drums in the community center, and it, you know, it was just like a positive, just black love video for real.
Yeah, it was really dope.
What's it like being from Sudan? Were your family from the Sudan, or you're from Sudan yourself?
I mean, my parents like are definitely like 100% from Sudan. I never like lived there, but we used to go like hella summers. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
And I try to go back as much as I can. So you know, I definitely consider myself Sudanese. You know, Sudanese American.
Okay.
It's dope, man. It gave me a lot of perspective. You know, it's really a privilege to you know, have that identity, to be able to go back and really know, you know, where we come from and ground yourself in that. It's been a blessing my whole life, honestly.
Okay. Do you think that it plays a major role in the style of music that you make?
Yeah, 100%. You know, just world travel in general. Even this album, there's like a South African house record. There's Brazilian samples. There's
That's a South African house record. That's a dope
Sanufa?
record. Yeah, Sanufa.
Yeah,
What is
yeah.
that? Because I wanted to talk about that.
honest. All right, so
I thought it was like, you know, somebody's gonna snuff you, snuff you, or some shit like I didn't know, bro.
Some shit you wash
Cole
over.
had Cole had gone down to Joburg to do some shows.
Okay.
And when he came back, he was like, "Yo, you know, you ever heard this? We're doing a session." He's like, "You ever heard this dude Black Coffee?" Who I wasn't familiar with at the time, but he's like huge, like world renowned, like South African house DJ. He's fire and producer. He's really dope.
Right.
I guess Cole kind of got put on to him while he was out there, and he was like, yo, I spent the whole week like going to all his gigs in Joburg, and you know, he's always producing. He's like, yo, I caught a wave just being inspired out there, and he was playing me the beats, and that was one of them, and it was called Sanufa. I still don't know what Sanufa means.
I still don't know what it means.
If anybody knows, you know,
Cole should know.
Right? He just named it that.
He just named it?
He just named it that. Nah,
so he produced that joint?
Yeah, he produced that joint.
So let's play that, bro. You want to get to that?
Yeah, please, let's do that.
Go ahead, man.
It's Sanufa.
Dreamville Radio,
off
bro.
Milky Way. It's Dreamville Radio. Shout out to J. Cole producing on this record. Shout out to South Africa, man. Shout out to all of Africa, the diaspora. We love y'all.
Yeah, and shout out to my T-shirt coming soon.
Yeah, I was just about to, shout out to the Fiends, y'all.
Yeah, shout out to the Fiends. Weekend work. 888 Shea 45 is the weekend work. Just vibing here with the brother Bas, producer Ree, holding down for producer for DJ Caesar. You know, Caesar was here last time when you came.
Yeah.
Since the last time that you came when Caesar was here, when we had you on the show, how's it changed? How's everything changed for Bas?
Man, it's been a blessing. Definitely just progression. And I think my craft has progressed. I had more fun making this album than ever.
Than the first one?
Yeah, I mean, it's different because I learned so much since the first one. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just production, vocal production, you know, post production, like just really crafting a song. You know, I feel like I learn something new every time I make a record. So I think this is.
So what did you learn doing this record?
I think I learned how to control my voice better. You know, I do a bit of singing, more singing on this record than I have before.
Okay.
Just like more like melodic rapping. It was just challenging myself to keep adding new wrinkles so that, you know, whoever was a fan of my previous work could come back and see a progression. Be like, oh man, this is the Bas I know and love, but you know, he's also on to something new here.
Because you want to actually change your whole shit, but just keep it on the same way, but step it up a level.
Right.
Because people, your fans, some fans are very, you know, very, very picky. Like, yo, why are you doing that, bro? Like, you got to be careful. Do you care about those?
No, I used to. But then I just realized that you kind of got to, you know, you got to throw caution to the wind when you're trying to be creative, when you're trying to make something, you know, unique, something that's going to stand out. I think if you think that way, you know, you're limiting how creative you can be. You know, it's like Sanufa, the record we just played. Like, that's just, you know, that's a house record. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I heard it, I was like, oh, shit. Yeah. Something different, though. Because you have that on the last album.
Right. Like, so, you know, I'm sure.
It fits.
It fits, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not a reach. It's not a force. You know, I'm sure there's some people that are going to hear it and be like, you know, like, this isn't lyrical enough or whatever the case may be, you know? But, like, I'm cool with that. Like, that wasn't my aim. My aim was to just be, you know, as creative as I could.
Seems like you tapping more into like a soulful side on this project more than previous. As far as, you know, getting into the house feel, like all that's kind of feeling music, you know.
Yeah, it was good vibes. It was just feel good, and that's cool. That's been a big part of the feedback I've been getting is like literally comments like, this makes me so happy. Like, I just play this when I want to go to a happy place. You know what I mean? Which is like, it's cool to be able to give people that feeling.
Right.
You got some dope skits.
Yeah,
right.
Bring back the skits, y'all.
Bring the skits. You got what's that?
Well, we got White Man Can't Jump
and Bronx Tale.
And Bronx Tale, yeah.
So you used the Rosie Perez.
Rosie Perez and Woody Harrelson. Shout out to all of them because they all had to clear it.
Right, and they did.
And they all did, which was love.
That's dope.
And one of the best movies, like, you know, Bronx Tale.
Classic
movie.
Classic, yeah.
And they cleared that.
Yeah.
Your features.
Right.
You got A$AP Ferg.
Right.
You got somebody on here that
Corey C.
Yeah, Corey C.
Corey C. Yeah, that's the homie. That's the homie from South Central LA. He run with Kaz and like in the committee.
Okay.
I met him through them. You know, but we all do some work together. He locked down right now, so free my dog Corey C.
Wow, damn.
He gonna be home. He gonna be home. He gonna be home in a minute. Yeah. But he's dope, man. He's real dope. I rock with Corey heavy.
So let's get into two of those right now off the back. Introduce that and the A$AP Ferg, Dreamville Radio, Bas. Introduce it, bro.
Let's get it. First up, we got me and my dog Corey C. This one is called Fragrance. And then we got me and the homie A$AP Ferg. Shout out to the A$AP mob. It's Boca Raton.
That Boca Raton. I'm trying to figure out which single should be next. Don't tell me. I'm gonna figure out. You have one planned already?
Not really. I'm trying to, you know, it just came out. I'm gonna give people the little, you know, sometimes you gotta listen to the people.
Right.
Sometimes you might have all these plans and then it comes out, especially with a record like this that just has all these different vibes that are still kind of like, you know, could all be big records.
Right.
You know, I want to hear what the people got to say.
All right, AAA Shade 45's Weekend Work. Now, let us know what you think should be the next single, Weekend Work.
AAA Shade 45 is the Weekend Work. We live.
Oh man,
He ready.
He really trying to get that Dreamville ready. He's like,
big shit.
So
yeah.
Now, we played a lot of joints of the. What's your favorite joint?
Oh, you know that changes. I've been sitting with all this music for like 2 years. That probably changes week to week. I like Designer a lot, which is like the second to last song on there. Yeah. We did that in London. Shouts to Christo, Ron Gilmore, on the production. Man, it's tough. It really keeps changing. I love Fragrance. I love Sanufa. I love all these records, man. You know.
All right, man. And we know you love the whole album, man.
Like
Come on, you gotta pick one.
I can't pick favorites.
Can't pick one.
Yeah.
All right, let me pick. I love the joint with A$AP Ferg, but I don't think Boca Return. But I don't think you want to go with another feature for the next single.
Right.
So Sanufa, that's how you say it.
Sanufa, yeah.
It's kind of different, right?
Yeah.
But I think that for that commercial success for that. Yeah, you know the radio.
Yeah,
I think so. Like,
man, it's been getting that. It's been getting that vibe. Honestly,
yeah.
I spoke to like a few DJs that have.
It's worldly.
Yeah, it is worldly.
Right, that could be a good, nice big record.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
I would love for that to happen. Honestly, that'd be cool, man. It'd be real outside the box.
Yeah, like I could see that playing, like islands and all over elevators. Like the
while you shopping.
Did you start doing any performances yet?
So I was doing a festival tour in Europe pretty much all of July.
Oh, okay.
So I was teasing a few records. I was doing Tribe with Cole, and I was doing the Ferg record. I was doing the Spaceships and Rockets, the one with Lion Babe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, just up-tempo, good vibes for the summer. It was cool, honestly, because even like the Lion Babe record, I didn't really know I was going to put it on the album till I went out there and started performing it, and just the instant like energy it gave people. You know, it's up tempo. It's like Afro beats inspired. And then I came home. I was like, yeah, we gotta get that on the record because it's just moving people. Right. But yeah, I mean, next week I go to Bumbershoot, play that in Seattle.
Okay.
And then the day after I got this festival in Dominican Republic. So those will be like my first two with the album out.
Yeah, that you do.
Yeah.
Dope. Yeah. How's the pussy rate, bro? Since the last album to this album, like, all right, you didn't fuck anything. I'm not saying that put you in trouble. I don't know.
Like, I got married.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I got married since the first album. Like, all right. You know what I'm saying? But how is like the groupies, like, you know, just and how the crowd,
you know,
the
like,
girls at the the shows and
you know, I think we went through that phase a little earlier.
So now it's faded.
Yeah, it's a little faded. You know what I mean? It's not as wide-eyed and like green to that road life. I'm probably a little more business about it. You know what I mean?
Or you got locked down from the first album.
It's some of that. Some of that too. I'm over here Harlem shaking around. I'm doing my best. Yeah, nah, man. It's just, you know, I mean, I definitely got to live that life to its fullest. You know, but you go through phases, man. I'm not a kid anymore. So you try to mature at some point.
It's something else ahead right now. Bigger goals,
bigger
plans,
bigger things.
Before it was all fun. Oh shit.
Yeah, like whoa,
overwhelming. Like what?
Yeah, what is this life we're living?
No, it's like whatever.
Yeah, now
let me get them bags.
Yeah, there we go.
Right,
get them bags and try to actually get some sleep.
Right.
Exactly. Right. Rest up. So
that's a fact.
And stay healthy.
Let me get some sleep in this morning.
Right. All right. So what's next now? You got the album coming out. 2 albums under your belt, right? For Dreamville.
3 technically, yeah. But the first one was like it was a mixtape I had going into the deal. It was already done.
Right.
And then,
but like
and then two real like label like albums.
Label albums, right? Okay. So what's next now?
I'm going out on tour. I'll be out in the fall. I'm gonna be doing obviously the U.S. and Europe and like some Asia dates, Australia. But I'm like, my like passion project is trying to get this Africa tour off the ground right now.
Oh, that's gonna be dope.
That's so, you know, it's not as easy with the network.
Right.
You know what I mean? You really got to do some grassroots shaking with it. But I'd love to do like 8 cities on the continent in the winter or something. That would be like a dream come true.
Go home and do that. So, yeah, that would be dope.
A big move.
Yeah, Joburg, that's beautiful, right?
Yeah, that would be so sweet.
Be safe out there.
Yeah, that's all we got to tell you.
Shit,
be safe. You'll be all right, though. It should be all right, man. Like they come, what they paid for that show? What they had to get in?
Oh, Heineken bottles.
Heineken bottle top, right?
Yeah, Heineken.
I don't know if they still do that. That shit was crazy when we went.
Well, that's when we was sponsored by Heineken.
With G Unit 50, it just had to have a Heineken bottle top to get in.
Oh yeah, a lot of shows are like the beer companies put them on. Cause I went to Lagos, Nigeria with Cole in April.
There it goes.
yeah. And it was a beer company that did that whole show too.
Yeah, okay. And they had to get in with a top, or something?
I don't know. I didn't have a top, but
there wasn't no dead bodies on the stage because that's what we had, bro.
Oh nah,
serious. I got that shit on video.
Yeah, that shit's called Nightmare at Lagos.
Oh, that's real.
888 Shade 45. We're gonna come right back. Bas, one more song. Let's get into another one, bro. Introduce something.
Man, let's go with this is one of my favorite joints as far as just barring up. It's called Purge.
Oh yeah,
I like this one a lot, man. Let's do it. Milky Way.
888 Shade 45. We are back, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Once again, man, like you have a dope album, dope project. I can't pick. I try to pick, like I don't know, you know.
Good vibes, yo.
Yeah, like it's a great vibe.
Yeah.
Not like I try to find something, but if I'm listening to something on, it's like, yo, bro, maybe you should. Now everything to me was on point.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate
rolled out
that.
from last night to today.
It's always a pleasure when you can vibe out to a project, you know, just chill.
Not touch it, not fast forward and everything.
Yeah, no skips. That's a goal.
Yeah,
that's a goal. Sounds and stuff too.
I had to cut like a few records I really love for that purpose. So it's good to hear you say that. Like,
yeah, right. And you know how some people like the second is your sophomore, really, right? Technically, right? So it's like, you know, you got the sophomore jinx, they call it, right? Is that what they call it? They still do that?
Well, that usually happens when a person, the impact, when it
was too high.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, right? The high expectations. The high
expectations. You're growing.
Yeah, I see the growth with that, right?
You get the best out of the growing.
So you like 2 for 2 right now, bro.
Yeah, man.
So I'm waiting for the third one next, you know, when it's coming next, bro. You come right up, bro. We appreciate it. But before all that,
I got one quick question.
Look, he already know.
Dre, they need you, Dre.
He knew it already. Dre. What you gonna say, Reed?
No, I was gonna ask you one quick question. Where did you come up with the name Milky Way?
Yeah.
Milky Way. So
being high up in the sky, how the Milky Way, like I don't know.
So a lot of guys on the north side of Queens, some of the homies I grew up with, it's just this term we use, milk. It's just kind of like. It's kind of like dope, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that fit is milk, or like, yo, I was chilling with Shorty, she was milk. You know what I mean? And
how you don't know that, Reed?
What you mean?
Yeah, from north side.
Yeah, I don't know everything. Hey, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, but, you know, in the context of this album, it was just like I said, like me really kind of stepping into like my way of doing things, you know, like not worried about, you know, who's not gonna understand the house record, who's not gonna feel this or that. It was. I think I just reached a new level with confidence where I'm just like, man, I'm just going to do it my way to the fullest and not worry about anything else.
Can people expect a lot of energy too at the shows too, when they go?
Always. Like, if they've been, they already know. If they haven't, we go up. We go up. Yeah. You never seen a big nigga move like this on stage.
So you don't leave the stage with a dry shirt?
No, never.
Oh,
nah.
Okay.
You do some dance moves or something?
Never. I got a few.
Can we see something?
I got a few. I'm working on a few. That house record. I gotta really come.
You gotta go win, bro.
I gotta come up with something.
You gotta sell the shit out there.
You gotta sell that shit.
We're gonna go into rehearsals and figure that one out.
Don't come out there flossing and don't do no that shit.
Nah.
You gotta be like boom, 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 like a split or some shit.
Is it a split?
I don't know if I got that one.
He trying you out there like the 4 tops or somebody.
I take a knee for cap.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah. We appreciate you, man.
Hey, thank you.
Tell everybody your social media.
It's just Bas, BAS, IG, Twitter, everything.
Album out now, Milky Way. Make sure you get that. Download wherever, man. You won't be disappointed. I promise you. We can work.